This clip is from Vale's Edge Book 1, Camaria, and it's called The Belly of the Beast. And a little bit of setup for this clip is that this is the first time that Camaria enters the Western realm. So she's new to this foreign, strange place. And yeah, so I hope you enjoy it. Very close to the beginning of the beginning of book 1, The Belly of the Beast. Camaria was unceremoniously spat out into the litter-lined street, a rough shove into the cacophony that was Slumber City, the belly of the beast. She immediately covered her ears from the screaming siren, the people murmuring as they shuffled and pushed by, the clanking of heels on the pavement, the stench of a mixture of cooking grease and unwashed bodies, the child crying off in the distance. No one noticed the small young woman with a beautiful crown of glossy shoulder-length curls materialize seemingly out of nowhere. Their eyes were downcast or skimmed over her, focused on nothing in the present, its owner somewhere within or elsewhere, or simply just gone. It was just as her Uncle Hector had said. There was no way to fully prepare her for this. One set of black eyes did spot her in the street, however, her form still and clear in the center of the din, the rest of the streetscape blurring around her with motion. She was the center of it all, he immediately decided, the point of his fixed attention. Kage eyed her as she carefully, reluctantly brought her hands down from her ears, straightened herself, and looked around with eyes with a depth and warmth he had never seen in his 25 years. Oh, she was a beauty. Still disoriented, Camaria wandered toward the curb, the crosswalk only a suggestion to everyone who beeped and hurried through the streets of the city. Kage saw the sleek black car before she did, saw her place her foot onto the street, saw her jump at the blaring horn. He was there in an instant, and he meant to catch her. Crap, I'm going to read that again because it's one of my favorite lines of the scene. Okay, so here we go. Kage saw the sleek black car before she did, saw her place her foot onto the street, saw her jump at the blaring horn. He was there in an instant, and he meant to catch her. Kage pulled her back onto the safety of the sidewalk, the car splashing the hem of her emerald pants, the back of his long black coat he used as a shield. The man in the car, red necktie tight, yelled, "Watch where you're going, bitch," as he sped away without another glance. Camaria, mouth agape, simply stared up at Kage, who was holding her tight now, this strange man with the intense black eyes with a hint of lavender in their depths that both danced and held still at the same time. Sly smiles snaking up his beautifully chiseled face as he took in her expression. The smell of him, something like sandalwood and cloves, snaked up her nostrils, igniting a strange and novel sensation in her lower belly, a sensation she had never known before him. Oh, she was a beauty indeed, how her mouth parted to let small puffs of air escape through her perfect white teeth. Kage broke the spell, or perhaps cast it, and said to her in a voice just louder than a whisper, but somehow deeper, stronger than all the other sounds, "I've got you." And she believed him.